And good evening, and welcome to the Gary Brodsky Show with your host, Gary Brodsky. Give me 1 second and gotta set up, you know that. Because we're coming early. Come on in, everybody, yeah. Oh, great. And good evening. It's so strange. Where to begin is my biggest problem. Where to end? I don't know. But this is like dating hell. Not for me. For so many people, we have digressed as a human race to the point of below animals. Animals know how to date. Animals know mating dance. Animals know how to be male. Now we're again caught in this new agenda illness called political correctness, which, as Charlton Heston called it, is tyranny with manners. Now, I notice so many things. I like to go out to bars and watch guys fail. Not because I want to see them fail. I don't want to see anybody fail. But I want to see what the social dynamics are of what makes a pickup and what doesn't. And guess what? There are no more social dynamics. A lot of guys that meet a girl like, wow, I really want to go out with her. Do you like her? Like, yeah, I never thought of that. I'll say to the girl, do you like him? She goes, I don't know. And that is, as far as it becomes a race, this is sick. Okay, this is madness. We have become trained humanoids to work for corporations and nothing more. And again, how do we stop it? By stopping to do it. Everybody's like, I know wealthy women. It's like people go, well, you don't work? So what? So what? Yeah, I'm a workaholic. Doesn't make it better or worse. But when it comes to dating, the list of requirements, if you ever go on dating sites, and I've joined them all, haven't had a date for one, that they want in a man is so ridiculous. And the fact that men are terrified of women, which is so abnormal, I'm going to get to some sad stories in a second, but I'll say this up. This is a sad reality. Jones was supposed to do this on Friday. Maybe he'll do it tomorrow. But right now, this is actually factual. He's gathering information. What happened with a lot of guys, and this is really going to shock the shit out of you. You can check it out yourself on Google, is they have started playing computer games as if that wasn't bad enough, stopped eating, played computer games, and they find them dead. Okay? Is that where we want to head as a race? Is that what a man is? How'd he die? Gunfight? Nah. Knife fight? Nope. Lions? No. He played computer games to death. It's not funny. It's just so goddamn tragic I gotta laugh. If somebody tells me, oh, I know somebody died playing computer games, I have no choice to ask, what level did he reach? But that's where guys have retreated. Why? You've been spoon-fed this politically correct bullshit on what you should think, what you shouldn't think, how you should act, how you should stand, and that being your gender isn't proper. Goes for men, goes for women. Okay? Women do not act like women anymore. They think, well, now it's the 21st century. I don't have to act like a woman. I'm going to act like a man. And they go, whoa, I'm going to act like a woman. This is not sane. This is fucking out of... And they go on a date and nothing happens. Why? People don't know how to date. Want how to date right? How to date like a prick. That's right. Like a man. Same thing. Where? GaryBrodsky.com. That will do it. A lot of guys do this. I look too cool doing this, but they don't look as cool. I got a phone number. Oh, great. Then 2 months later, did you ever call her? Not yet. Not yet. Why? I'm waiting for the right moment. Like, are you that busy? No. What's the right moment? Well, I don't feel right calling her. Somebody actually put this, and this is not my words, this is Steve Williams' words. If you think of yourself as a lion and a woman like a gazelle, should you fear what you are about to devour and conquer? No, you should not. Now, I know that right now there's some woman watching go, oh my God, no, he said that's misogynistic. No, it's life. Do you want some wimpy guy that's going to agree with everything you say? No. Here's my joke, went viral on the internet. Now they even put a picture. Pretty soon that somebody else will take credit for it. I don't even care. But it goes like this. Daddy, why is mommy so unhappy? Oh, because daddy gave her everything she ever wanted. Guys do not know how to deal with women. It's like a foreign, wow, what does this thing do? How do you work this? All there at GaryBrodsky.com. And we're having a super sale tonight and for the next 2 or 3 days, in case you watch this rebroadcast. Get there now, get something, because it's only going to help. If you think fun is a video game or fun is watching sports, it is designed, sports, to make you feel like a winner and a loser without ever participating. That is a distraction invented by Rome called bread and circuses. So as you're busy watching sports, my team won. No, your team didn't. Ha ha ha. While you're getting fat and crying over your team losing like a little bunch of fairies, they're taking all your shit. They're taking your rights. They're taking your masculinity. They're taking everything you have. You don't care as long as you can watch the game. Now they have applications. You can watch your game on a cell phone. And I see people doing that in the gym. That's why they can't lift heavy weights. It's kind of hard to, But it's just getting so out of hand. And do guys want to meet women? I don't even know anymore. I know the guys watching this show do. But I know guys 25, 30 years old have never been on a date, have never been laid. And it's not for religious reasons, that I would respect. It's because they don't think it's right. Why? Because they're scared shit, okay? End the story on that one. Let's see if there's any. Dakota is here. Oh, how nice. And Dakota's here again. And Dakota's here. Oh, Dakota. All right. Hello, Mr. Brodsky. I'm so happy to join the show tonight. Gary always gives the best real information and advice out there. Thank you, Gary. You rule. You heard it, and she means it. Final sale going on. My last chance for boots. I guess if I don't get boots anymore, I'll go to the store. You have boots? No, you blew it. Last chance. Oh. Hussein, how are you? Good evening. Hi, Gary. It's Hussein from Ireland. I picked up one beautiful Brazilian woman last week, and we were kissing each other, and I want to take her to a hotel room for the next date. It's a good date. I told her in a powerful way we'll both have a great plan for both of us. She said, oh my God, I hope it's something nice. What do you think? I think it's great. Women know why you're after them. Why do guys pretend that they don't want to be with them? It's almost funny. Guys don't know how to pick up girls anymore. They walk over and pretend that they're not trying to pick them up. Nothing could be worse. Just mention that, and I think that's a great date. Get room service. They love that. How should women act around guys? The most sensual way to get anything you want from guys, for any woman, and this applies to men too, is for a woman to act like a woman. And Dakota, I'm going to take a break, and I got a special song for you tonight because it just fits you. Not your typical song, but it's you. I love that stuff. Classical music. Okay, how do I get girls? Step one. Yeah, listen to classical music. What? You crazy? No. Step two, read classic books. Got to get your imagination working. You can't be like everybody else. Here's a question I'll ask myself. Gary, yeah, what? How does the average guy get a date? Today, tell the truth, the average guy does not get a date, okay? End of story. You got to be more than average. And anybody can. So there's no such thing as being stuck as being the average guy. Literature, music, I'm talking about the great composers. I'm not talking about, like, some rap artists or something. Although some of them have some good points to say. But it's not really music. But the classics are what built the world. Now look at people. What's their big accomplishment? To themselves. Do you do something every day to improve yourself? Whether it be sit-ups, push-ups, reading, listen to classical music, making somebody else happy. Costs you nothing to smile at somebody. Costs you nothing to compliment somebody. But all these go into building your character. Instead, no, we've turned into a bunch of crybabies that love to, like, ooh, you did that, you're wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. It's like that voice is prevalent everywhere now. I can't see women being attracted for 2 seconds by that voice. Look what he did. You're smoking. I hear it every day in that voice. You're smoking. I've actually cooled my voice down because I have like this real, cool voice. That's the way I am. And hey, look, I oiled the chair. It doesn't squeak anymore. That was my accomplishment today. But do something to improve something every day. You can't, guys go out, and I think it's disgusting. Go, hey, we're going to get some pussy tonight. First of all, they're not going to get any. Second of all, what happened to, hey, I love this girl Rhonda. She's really hot. There's something about her. No. You forgot that people are individuals. It is the collective mentality that they're trying to preach to this country. People are individuals. Everybody. Not the way they want you to think. No, it's a collective mentality. It's a disgusting mentality. Collectivism leads to mass extermination. So we don't want to go there. And their first rule is people cooperate with them. I've seen this on mainstream news. Your children are not your own. They belong to the state. And people going, hey, isn't that great? No, that's fucking psycho, okay? Because overshadowing all this is the New World Order. And yes, there is a New World Order. And if you go, how can you prove that? How do you know? That same fucking voice. How? I used to work for them, okay? That's how I know. I was at Tavistock Institute for Behavioral Engineering. And believe me, everything engineered is working. All you gotta do is say, whoa, yeah, look how many people dropped when I mentioned New World Order. It's like, oh no, he's a conspiracy theorist. Well, guess who invented the word conspiracy theorist? Adolf Hitler. That's right. Adolf Hitler invented the word conspiracy theorist. It meant that if you believed, when he was running for office in Germany, that he was actually Austrian and was not born in Bonn, you were considered a conspiracy theorist and killed. Well, I hear those words today. And what did Stalin invent? Politically correct. And now we have them both in America. And look, more people are dropping off. You know why? The truth is tough to handle. Let's see if there's anybody left have some questions. God, what people. I'm going to scare it in a second. I got some scary shit. We've got some people still here. Oh, wow, more people popping on. That's great. Hey, Gary, Jason here. You're my great friend and absolutely right that people are now far from 20 years ago, a few far and between. What men used to be, excuse me, I'm trying to still work a smartphone. What men used to be to the computer idiotic program guys to keep you as a slave in your own home. Get cured. GaryRoth.com. Thanks, Jason. And thank you, Jason, my most valued friend. And the plus sign is here. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Gary, about 2 rituals from the Powers of Darkness book. 1, the ritual for good health and wealth. I couldn't find a black candle, so I painted a white candle with black shoe polish. What are you, Al Jolson of the dark arts? Just kidding, okay? Got to get some laughs in here tonight. Should I attempt the ritual? Yes, I'll tell you why. A white candle is always good. It doesn't have to paint it black. And then Mick Jagger, I saw a white candle, I want to paint it black. I'm sorry about the jokes. But if you can't find a black candle, a white candle will work. Just black's a little stronger. 2, ritual for sex. On the text page it says to use 9 red candles, but on the signature page it says 9 yellow candles. I bet it's red. Wrong. Gold or red both work the same. And I crushed it. Yep, you got everything right. Don't worry about the ritual so much. I've done them half-assed and they worked. And if my friend John is watching, your testimony about a ritual, I mean, you see, I sent it out in the emails. Everyone knows it was real. People have had horrible illnesses and used rituals like, wow, this cured me. How does it work? I don't know how it works. I just know you were cured. Be that enough? How to melt guys' hearts. Well, you've melted mine, so I don't really have any answers for you. But now we're going to have to go into the song category because I'm taking a break for Dakota. A song that really fits you. No, not that one. This fits you.
When the truth is found to be lies, we know the joy within you.
One down.
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Don't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Every God is yours. They are darkness and your mind is so full of red. Don't you want somebody to love?
Okay. It's funny, but you want to scare people, you want to alienate people, you want to antagonize people. There's a way to do it. What subject pisses people off the most? And Jason, I know you know this, and don't answer it. I'll tell you. God. You mention God, you lose friends. And those are the kind of friends you don't want to have to begin with. People go to me, oh God, you still believe in that? Come on, you're too smart. Look what's happened in this country since we've abandoned God. Okay? You can say it's the xenoestrogens, you can say it's the stuff they put in the air, the chemtrails. All that is because we have abandoned God. That's why when this country was a God-fearing country, we accomplished so much. Now, guys walking around, and women are walking around, no one is good enough for me. I'm not even good enough for myself. I hate myself. Women are, especially, I know the women watch this show. They all think they're too fat, too thin, too this, too that. No, you are all beautiful, okay? Understand that. When you realize and believe you're beautiful, guess what? Everybody else will believe it too. It's just amazing. Why, I'm going all over the place tonight, but that's okay. That's my thing. Why do women get mad at men? Is it because you really left that glass out? Or you forgot to put stuff in the refrigerator? No, it's because they're getting fat. That's what we become. Totally self-absorbed. humanoid, transistorized zombies of the New World Order. How do we defeat them? By dating and having fun. To answer anybody's question of why am I not so popular, because you're not fun, okay? If you have bad posture and you look like shit and you're walking around looking like the world just kicked your ass, who the hell's going to want to hang out with you? Fact of life, okay? When you start having petty arguments, it's over. Whether you're a man or woman, it's over. That guy's looking or that girl's looking for somebody else. So it's like, when you say this, when you, yeah. You know, that's how arguments sound to me. I just like tune them out. But when you start doing that, those petty, stupid arguments, that person's already got their eye on somebody else, anybody else. Just a fact. And this whole obsession with Facebook, it's fun, but it shouldn't be your life, nor should sports, nor should video games. Behind every great man, there's a great video game. Doesn't sound right. Join together, this man, and I don't know the names of video games, and this cell phone, forever shall you apart. Does this woman take this cat to be... That's what people have. Replaced normal relationships, and I'm adamant about it. I hear it all the time. Did you see the picture of my cat? Fuck the cat, okay? Fuck everybody with the fucking cat. I am tired of it. And even the women I know, stop sending me pictures of your goddamn cats. I cracked a joke. Cost me a girl once. The joke is well worth it. Well worth it. I thought I took a bunch of cats and threw in a clothing dryer. Even though she knew I was joking. It's like, anybody who would take that kind of joke, I don't want to be with. It's like, okay. I thought it was funny. I have no sense of humor. I can't help it. But that's what we have become. Unbelievable. You go out to a restaurant, any restaurant, pick the one of your choice. I don't know where you live. See if there's a date going on there. You'll see this in the girl's eyes if there's a date, mostly. When is this going to end? Guys ask me, should I kiss a girl on the first date? No, kiss her before the date. There should be that much attraction that you both can't resist. And guys, women are not, oh, well, she gave me some sex. She gave you? She's supposed to enjoy it too, you fucking horse. Just how to say that. Okay, let's check the board for some questions. It does this. It checks. Checks twice. Sorry, there are too many questions. I'm leaving. Okay, just kidding. My pal from Ireland, Gary. Tell everybody to go out there with a powerful posture and win the battle. I'm telling myself as well. Fuck political correctness. Thanks, Gary. And thank you. And political correctness, go fuck yourself. Yes. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Gary, I thought I was going to get lynched at the grocery store today. I was looking through some stuff like spring rolls, etc. Things I can stick in the oven. I picked one thing up and said, soy protein, and said out loud, what? Oh, that's a good, I'm glad you brought that up. What are they turning us into? Fucking fairies? At least I got only dirty looks. Chris. They're putting it in everything. That's why you got to work out. You got to build testosterone. You got to fight that. Otherwise, and I make fun of these guys with those voices. The xenoestrogens will take over your body, which will take over your mind. Biology drives behavior. And good boost is the DHEA that we have at GaryBrodsky.com under supplements. All the stuff is great there. But it builds testosterone. And testosterone is what makes a man. But yeah, most people don't know this, and I'm just going to mention this. Soy kills testosterone. You drink enough soy, you get bitch tits. You go Pinocchio, okay? Dakota. Awesome song, thank you. Always the best. How do you deal with intimidated guys? How do you make them feel comfortable? Dakota, I am quite sorry to tell you, but most guys are intimidated, especially I know what you look like, okay? They're going to be intimidated and frightened, and that is the fault of them and society and the bullshit they believe in. You can't. You can't. And that's what I'm here all about. Guys are intimidated by beautiful women. Why? Because they have no self-worth. You don't want those guys. Somebody who's going to appreciate you and not be intimidated. Oh my God, you're pretty. Oh, she's pretty, but act like an asshole. I don't know how this even works. Well, look, it's like 50 people just popped in. This is Alex. I've been sending me emails. Alex, this is going to be deleted because it just happens. I will not open the next one up. Please send me your phone number. We have everything, but we just need your phone number. I will not open it up. I swear to God. And believe me, it will be straightened out with interest. Thank you. You're welcome. Somebody else. Like this already, Gerald. Thank you. People might want to consider working on ways to reprogram the subconscious since TV is turning them into morons. Brain training is a great idea. It absolutely is. And anybody who wants to know where it is, braintrainpower.com. You hear it enough, you're going to believe it. You hear that you're great enough, you're going to believe it. I was in the gym, and I'm going to give credit to this guy, Josh. I don't know if he's watching or not. And I was going to do some bench press. He goes, why don't you try 400 pounds? He goes, 400 pounds? No way. He goes, wait, you definitely do it. You can definitely do it. I said, I can't do 400 pounds. He goes, yeah, you can. I said, for 6 reps? He goes, yeah. You know, nope. Now, all he did was keep saying, yeah, you can do it. I said, oh, what the fuck? Let's try it. 6 repetitions. Like, wow, I broke my record. And I'm not like, those young guys. The young guys, though, in the gym, it's really fun. They have like these 4 plates, 45s on each side, and they have the 2.5. They need to build testosterone. That is what you want, women? Testosterone. You want to know how to do it? GaryBrodsky.com. Everything you ever needed. And I'm glad you brought up stuff about the soy milk, because that's and reprogramming yourself. People just want, people have become, I hang out with people sometimes because I have to learn about them. And what they talk about is just so boring, inane, shows no fight. So they go, if that's what the government wants to do, they have every right to do it. No, first of all, lose that fucking voice. Number 1. Number 2, you're supposed to resist tyranny. It's in the Constitution. Redress of grievances. Sorry to tell you that. Guys just have lost their fight. And that's it. And I'm talking about fighting in the schoolyard and stuff like that, but they'll fight for anything they want. I want soda, I gotta fight gravity to drink this. I want a woman, I gotta fight my insecurities to get them. But guys don't know how to fight anymore. Don't know how to fight for what they want, don't know how to stand up. Great new audio on sale. How to Win by Intimidation and Guts. That sold a lot. And if you don't have it, get it now while it's on sale. I brought a whole bunch of cans tonight. You're in luck. And let us check the question board. Checking. Savings, money, monthly. Wow, lots of good people here. All right. Gary, can you dedicate a song to Dakota and the other ladies? Because they're all great. Thanks, Jason. Jason, yes. I got a great song for Dakota. Dedicated to you, Dakota, by Jason. See? You're attracted without even being there. Okay. Let's see. This thing moved. Here it is, Dakota. This is for you. Ha ha ha.
The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make them turn their heads every place we go. So won't you please be my baby, baby? Say that you're be my baby now. I'll make you happy, baby. Just wait and see. For every kiss you give me, I'll give.
Now, this is rock and roll when it was safe, before the British invasion, and it was an invasion to destroy. And yeah, I got to do a show on Tavistock. I just don't even know where to begin. I have so many notes on that, and I'm not even worried anymore about this stuff getting out. They figure people are too stupid, too castrated to fight back, and unfortunately, they might be right. Who's saying this is way too funny? I got to read this. As it's written, I never buy clothes from brand shops like Zara, Brodsky, or etc. because most of the fashion designs, they're fucking gay looks, idiots. What do you think? I think you're right. I mean, so much of the fashion today is actually just wearing your sports team's favorite clothing like you're a fucking 3-year-old. That's just a fact. And I gotta tell you something, women find that hysterically funny. You wanna make women laugh? Throw on a sports outfit. Go outside wearing your favorite team's, clothing. You'll make women laugh. You won't get laid, but yeah, I want to make people laugh and have fun. No, I don't believe in self-deprecation. I'm just making that statement. All right, Derek, let's see what you have. It's good to play mind games with girls, like pulling away when you know they like you, like telling girls she should go out with a different boyfriend because it wouldn't work out with you. Absolutely right, Derek. And I'll tell you why. Most people don't play any games. The whole thing is it's a game. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to have a little back and forth. It's supposed to build some friction, some fire. Not, the guy's usual idea of a date is, whatever you want to do, I'll do it for you. That sounds great. We got a slave here without a boyfriend and no sexual heat at all. Dakota is back. Act like a woman and feel like a man. Would that decrease intimidation? Make him feel like a man. Oh, that'll work. If you can find somebody that would work on. Oh, somebody bought something. All right, thank you. Says sent for my iPad. Sent for my iPod. Is the art of getting rich the same as the active principles? Absolutely. If we brainwashed you, and this is seriously, if I had a group of people, professional brainwashers, that made you believe you were rich, you'd become rich. As you believe it, so shall you become. Not my words. And ready for the scariest thing? The weapon, the ultimate weapon that will destroy the New World Order. No license required, no background check. Scares the hell out of the New World Order. I am going to show you the ultimate, most powerful weapon to destroy the New World Order. Right here. Yeah, I got the big one. Scares the crap out of the New World Order. This is one of them. I have like 15 of these. Not this size. But instead of getting glasses, I got this. As you can see, I am reading it again. This strikes terror, not only in the New World Order, but people see a Bible, it's like, oh my God, you read that? Yeah, I do read that. Because in every book, and even if you go back to the Old Testament, You know, people go, how could you do numerology? Don't you believe in the Bible? Jackass, okay? There's a book of numbers in there that pretty much explains everything that's happening in the world today. Do you know that? There's no book of numbers in there. Yeah, there is. It's the fourth book. People are ignorant of everything. And they're proud of it. They festoon their ignorance like it's a gift. You know, you see these guys with the pants hanging down to the floor. It's like, what do they do? Have a size like 33 waist? They go in like size 60 pants? I mean, it's just looking stupid, acting stupid, and being stupid has now become socially acceptable. If anybody has seen Mark Dice's work, and that's at Alex Jones, Infowars.com. I may be forced to do an imitation of Alex Jones in a few moments. Hi, Gary. Sorry if you got this question twice. No problem. Anyway, quick question. One time a guy said to me that the best thing to do when picking up a girl is to get a girl's phone number and talk to her on the phone first, as in a phone date, before you ask them out in public. What is your opinion as this beta? Thanks, Chris. It's not beta at all. But let me give you some more advice. When is the best time to call a girl? This is a big question people ask me. I got a girl's number. When's the best time to call her? Right now. You call on your schedule when you want, not when you think the proper timing. I call men on a Tuesday. I'll call on a Thursday. Well, maybe a Thursday isn't that good. I'll call a Friday, but Friday she may have a date. No, whenever you decide to call at whatever hour, believe me, that's on how to be a prick that women love, and they love it. And that's right at GaryBrodsky.com. You call when you decide to. And if you're calling in corners, it doesn't count. I'll tell you what calling in corners is. I'm going to get back to these fine questions. This is how you call a girl. First, you need a telephone. It's no joke. Hey, how you doing? Great. Hey, listen. Yeah, I'm taking you out Thursday. Have a great time. Don't worry about it. That's fine. Whatever language you use. Calling in corners is this. I'm not going to run the corner to it. See, guys, this. Yeah, how you doing? Talk up. You're a man, all right? Talk up. Hey, great to hear your voice, you know? Fantastic. You're the best. You know that? I have to take you out. No way, bro. I'm taking you out. There's no way you're getting out of this one. They love a guy who can take control. If you're not, how to do that joke? Why? Because the stiffer you are, the less you can do. So, here's how to call a girl in a nutshell. Okay? There is a ritual to everything. I'll get the questions, don't worry. First, breathe into the pit of your stomach. Take your shoulders and let them drop. Pull yourself into a good posture. Then pick up the phone. Then when you call, and she says hello, a lot of guys do this, and you may do it yourself. Watch. Hi. That's her. Hi, how are you? Oh, good. It's good to, yeah. They start falling, their posture starts going. That means you're going to lose her, and you're not going to, I don't know what I said wrong. How can I call her back? She has no answer. This is why. When you call like this, hey, how you doing, all right? Yeah. Good posture, relax shoulders. Yeah, you know, yeah, I was thinking about you. I figured you'd call and take your ass out. You know what I think? Yeah. But most guys do not prepare for a phone call. They pick up the phone scared like this. Hello? Not going to work. Posture is good. It goes right over the phone. And when she says something cute and you smile, she feels it. But everybody's tried that, I know, and it works. So much more on how to talk to women at GaryBrodsky.com. Get the hell over there right now while I get to these questions. Chris. Hey, Gary. That was a song, you know. It sinks me to fucking death when some idiot says, is that what the government wants? Fuck that. If I had kids, they'd be my kids, not the government. We cannot have this. It is what is bullshit stance on government control. I respect Alex Jones for showing lots of patience of his feelings against tyranny. Mr. Jones, if you're watching, you're my fucking hero. Absolutely mine too. And let me tell you something. 1776 will commence again. Piers, you're a hatchet man for the New World Order. Love that. I just keep watching that all day. And, you know, if you don't know this, Piers got so scared of him that they lost the third segment, and Alan Dershowitz was going, I don't want to debate him. I don't want to debate him. I was actually crying. Just had to say this. Okay, got that. Got the phone number. It's stored. It's sent. You're absolutely right. And I'm so glad you brought this up. Gerald, this is great. Thank you. R.I.P. Annette Funicello. Today's men and women can learn much from the 60s beach party movies when men and women were having fun together. I don't think there's going to be any greater words tonight than this. I remember the beach parties, okay? I'm not giving away my age here. But yeah, I mean, there was a beach party every night. We would just take the car, park, look for fires burning, because there was no law against it now. Now he decides the beach is closed at 8 o'clock. Well, they turn the water off or something? And it was a time of love, passion, broken hearts. It was only 15, 16. Now, this is every guy. Thank you. Gary, when you go out, sorry, I can't read this for a second. Gary, when you go out, getting stuck here. I'll do this Johnny Carson. Gary, when you go out, you know you will never. Okay, that's enough of that. When you go out, you will. Something going wrong here. Gary, when you go out, you know you are the man. Never guess, and the women will always sense the confidence, testosterone, and the power way before you approach. And how do you do this? By winning with intimidation and guts. Get it now because it works. Guaranteed. Thanks. Right up there, audio programs at GaryBrodsky.com. At least hit it up. Hey, my Google ratings need to boost here. What effects do silver candles have? I've never used them, but I am sure nothing bad. I'm going to put this out because I don't know. It's a good question. You said soy milk is bad. You can read all about soy killing testosterone. Is almond milk also bad? I don't know. So if anybody knows that, please, get the information in here. Gary told Jason that I heard his voice on a radio show, and his tone of voice is masculine like Western movies. He will be a success. Told you, Jason, you're getting some fans. Thank you, Hussein. Yeah, Jason's got like this like, yeah, I'll tell you something. I was like, this girl, I'd kill you. No, he doesn't say that. But he's got, manly voice, which today is so rare. And so do you, Hussein. I spoke to you as well. And it's just that a masculine voice is very rare today. And I know that because women complain. I have one very good friend, woman. We call her lady because that's what everybody calls her. And she always does these imitations. I got to get her on the radio show of men's voices today. It is so funny. This is one of her new ones. It's not true. It just cracks me up. I mean, I do so many imitations like that. I'm afraid of acting as if I'll become that guy. So anyway, I'm going to open up a new can of soda. I did. I did it already. There goes my Omis. Oh, song time. Let's get a song that was pre-British invasion. I grew up on this shit, okay?
Oh, baby,
It's red or white. If anybody knows anything about the almond milk, please, feel free to text. And if anybody doesn't know how to text, because now we got a lot of people here, Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. Apparently everybody just discovered how to text. Wow. Hey, how you doing, John? Step by step or all at once. Either way it works. Either way. And it works. As I was saying, it's just between me and John. That is the most popular of all rituals. It's funny because it's like, yeah, you can save your life with this one. No. The one that lets me get away with cheating on my wife, that's the one I want. Gary, thanks for your great audio. How to be a prick. The best. Thank you. Hey Gary, let's hear some of your take on finding someone's life purpose and how important it is. I've heard Napoleon Hill say it's the point of all success. That is absolutely true. If you have no purpose in life, sorry, I was James Kirk for a second. You're like a ship without directions. You're just going to drift. If your purpose is anything, even small things to accomplish. I'll give you an example of a small thing to accomplish. You don't have to use this, but just use it as a barometer. Let's say you can't do 20 push-ups and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You try to, and then you would eventually accomplish it. In your subconscious mind takes in, hey, I can accomplish stuff. But of course, bigger goals are better. But so many people have been so knocked back so far. That any goal, well, I could do this, I could do that, and all of a sudden there's nothing I can't do. Oh, here's a great question. Carrie, have you ever argued with a feminist? Argued, no. Debated, yes. Won, yes. Seduced, yes. I'll tell you, feminists is easier to seduce than you think. You know why? Okay, they're conscious of the fact that they're feminine. At least they know they're women, and that's a big advantage. I used to go to feminist meetings all the time and score. Why? Because they knew they were women. Confused women, yes, but women. Now you go to meetings, you don't know who's a man, who's a woman. John, how's Thursday? The man with two letters. Hi, Gary. It's the man with two letters. Almond milk, assuming it does not have any other additives, is extremely healthy and contains quite a bit of calcium, quite a bit of vitamin A. It's also a fair amount of iron for a drink. Good to hear your voice, Gary. Hey, good to hear you too, Mr. Two Letters. So almond milk is safe, and I know soy milk. They want soy in everything. They want control of everything. It is a sick group of control freaks. As I say, I know their names. I know who they are. I know their agenda. And Woodrow Wilson said this. And he helped them. He didn't know who he was helping. Sometimes the devil has many masks. As he was dying, that there is a power and a conspiracy so great that people won't even see it as the truth. Eisenhower said it. John Kennedy said it. Ronald Reagan just simply went against them. And people still say it's a conspiracy theory. Now, if you want to just check your history, Augustus Caesar, his major battle was not with the Parthians or the Patricians or any of the other groups that you hear the wars with, was with destroying and routing out the New World Order. They were around back then, and they didn't start. They put them into power. That's how they existed. Now, if you notice this is something I've mentioned about Augustus Caesar. If you see the movie Spartacus, the original one with Kirk Douglas, I'm just using that as a reference point. You see all the slaves in Rome. Then you watch a movie with Jesus and you don't see any slaves. And the reason is Augustus stopped slavery. He was a great man, and in his effort to destroy the New World Order, he put them down. It's called the Augustan Age for 200 years. And he survived. And they came back. They came back much more powerful and prepared, and made sure that the leaders they picked were not quite as sharp as him. And now we will check for more questions. Jason to Hussein, thank you for the compliment. Take DHEA and alpha boomite and Ormes, and deep voice will never fade, and stay away from soy milk and anything that has female hormones. Great advice. This is going to be good, Chris. I know that. That's true. Gay marriage is the biggest current issue. Absolutely. The world is falling apart. The economy's in the fucking toilet. People cannot get health insurance that's affordable. And what do people care about? Gay marriage. And that is where I lose a lot of Facebook friends. I use Facebook as a testing ground. I write something about anti-gay marriage, which, by the way, I'm not the only one anti-gay marriage is. Here's who else was anti-gay marriage. Moses, Jesus, Buddha, Gandhi, Muhammad. And I'm the bad guy? I'd rather stand with those guys as these politically correct metrosexuals, and I'm being nice to them. Okay, great question, Derek. Men are so feminized and don't see it. Is the estrogen in the water these days? Yes, it's called xenoestrogen, and you read all about it. It's all over the place. And I'll tell you another way to build estrogen, because just in case the water doesn't do it to you, because you could fight through the water. And you can read about this, estrogen and cardio. Cardio builds estrogen. And a lot of guys do cardio for hours. Why? It feels good. You get a little rush of estrogen. But so does heroin feel good. Gotta break out the guns tonight. Okay, yeah, there they are. But their goal is to kill testosterone, to kill real men. Any guy who has a voice, an opinion. And they're doing a great job. So yes, there is xenoestrogen in the water, and you can't avoid water. But you can use free weights. You can force yourself to break fears. You can, and this breaks estrogen, believe it or not. Listen to classical music. There's a ton of ways. Just hanging around people with high testosterone, your testosterone builds. And the proof, well, you want proof? You got it. Look at any biker club. They all look the same, all muscular, tough. Why? You think they were born that way? Go, hey, I look kind of like a beard. I think I have to go join a bike group. No, because if you hang around people, you become what you hang around. Hey Gary, how can I eliminate estrogen in the body? Thanks. There's one way that I know of, and I'm not trying to push product here, but we have the only real DHEA at GaryBrodsky.com supplements, and you'll feel the effects within 3 to 4 hours. Your voice is going to get deep. I'll say, hey, what is it? What? In fact, I'm going to take some right now. Every other DHA has calcium carbonate in there, which totally destroys the impact of DHEA. So I'm going to take one now while I play a song. That's too silly. That's too stupid. That was made for me special. Oh, here's a good one. All right, hit up GaryBrodsky.com while I pour myself some more soda and light a cigarette. Gary was watching a show in front of a woman. She asked me, who is this? I told her that's my teacher, and she was very excited and said that's why you are getting good boy more and more. I was just laughing on the other. It has a powerful effect on women that I showed her my attitude. You know, I'll tell you something funny, and thank you for the comment. This show is watched more by women than by men. Now, the guys who call themselves dating gurus go, isn't that really tragic? I think it's great. Because women don't know what happened. Where are men? Where are they? They look like men? No. They're males with penises, okay? Yep, I said it. That's just asking for reassurance. And a big turnoff. Any type of asking. Don't get into that question, because that question could be any question. When you ask for reassurance, you lose a woman. One guy changed his whole life, and he actually has that funny voice, and he even looks funnier. And he knows it. I mean, this is my voice. I was born with it. That's exactly how he talks. I imitate him. He knows that's him. And he said that's how he's born. His voice is like that. He goes, how come I can't get more girls? I said, very simple. Every time he asks for a date, because I heard him make a phone call, you go, and you're sure you're going to be there? I said, just drop that. Don't ask if you're sure you're going to be there. Just say, okay, Friday's good, fine, click. Since then, his dating life went from 0 to where he's actually got them one walking in and one walking out. And he is the funniest looking guy I've ever seen, and he knows. And he has a silly voice, and he's always in financial problems, and yet he's always getting women by the simple virtue of the fact he does not ask for reassurance. And that's all there in detail on Winning by Intimidation and Guts at GaryBrodsky.com. So, yeah, does it work? It sure does. Alex, absolutely perfect way to do it with a shoe. You know, it's funny. Somebody asked, the second one, if I can close the Gregorian chants. Now, I've been doing some research. On the Gregorian chants. Why do people like them so much? The Gregorian chants were made to heal. And they do heal. There are certain, every illness in your body has a frequency and a vibration. Doesn't matter what religion you are, even if you're an atheist. There is a scientific base for why Gregorian chants have such power and have had tremendous healing power. So what do? They bury it. Anything that works, I always say, if they're against it, I'm for it. The heck is this? Okay. Somebody said they lost their sound. Can anybody hear me out there? All right. Hey, Gary, great show as always. I got a question. Which is better at freeing up testosterone, Tribulus or Tonkat Ali? Or Tribulus, depends on how you want to pronounce it. I take both. I take anything that can build testosterone. I have the best Tonkat Ali, and it's not for sale because it's so rare. It's pure extract. But this is what I do. I'm not saying you have to do it because I don't get in trouble for saying this. I take way more than the recommended dosage. And which explains why I have to wear my shirts out instead of in, but that's a whole other story. Both work. No, I just lost the whole show. Here they come. Okay. Chris always has something good to say. Hey, Gary. Hey, Chris. I switched my gyms recently. I was recovering from a sports injury. I told whoever saw me up that I can't lift free weights yet, and at least at the time I was told you can do cardio in the meantime. We have 70 machines. My response was cardio machines are for women and fairies. I actually almost fired a personal trainer for making me pay an hour of doing nothing but treadmill. I basically told her, if you make me go on that fucking thing again, we're done. At least I never had to go on that treadmill again. And that is actually public information. The treadmill builds estrogen, and I'm glad you did that. What's really great is people hire a personal trainer. Usually, they ask me at my gym, would you like a personal trainer? Yeah, get me a guy who can bench press or squat more than me, and I'll hire him. Well, we don't have that. We don't believe in that here. Now, this is a funny story. Sifu Chow, if you don't know who he is, he's a martial arts master. He is the Tai Si Ganga Wing Chun, which means there is nobody ranked higher than him on the planet. He asked the gym if he could teach there. They go, well, you have to go for a 3-day certification course. He doesn't need the money. He's like, oh, fuck them. They're crazy. But that's just the way the world is. Where are good places to go to make you feel wealthier? It's an old saying. John Dillinger, why do you rob banks? Well, that's where the money is. How do you feel wealthier? Go where the wealthy people are. You may find them disgustingly irritating and annoying. A lot of them are. But that's true with any people, wealthy, not wealthy. But you will gather their wealth consciousness. And, you are who you hang out with. There's an old equation. You take your 3 friends and you divide all your incomes, and that's what you're going to make. I somehow pushed the wrong button here. I somehow pushed the right button here. If you write the name of the woman you want to cheat with, I just put anybody, multiple people, and that has never failed me. It's incredible. You can have the girl in your house. It's like, oh, hi, is she working on something? Yeah, okay, see you later. It's like, holy shit, what happened? Nothing. It is that powerful. Thank you. Somebody's sound cut out, and it wasn't me. Okay. What is the soy milk? Can you explain about it, please? Well, soy, actually, it's kind of funny, is made to destroy testosterone. So if I'm talking like this, I'd be talking like this. Um, you become the annoying orange. It's like, hey, how you doing today? I'm doing okay. It really does have destructive power of, oh, it's so good for you. Yeah, cut your balls right off. So I don't know the exact properties of soy milk. It's all over Google, but they know that nobody reads, so they don't care. But yeah, soy will destroy testosterone. That is a given fact, as well as I am going to drink a soda. And just to mention this before I drink a soda, notice the apple on the phone, the bite out of it, and the other one, the blackberry, all forbidden fruits. Think about that. It's not by accident. Here's a song no one's heard in a long time.
I was born and raised down in Alabama on a farm way back up in the woods. I was so ragged that folks used to call me Patches. Papa used to tease me about it. Of course, deep down inside, he was hurt because he'd done all he could. My papa was a great old man. I can see him with a shovel in his hand. See, education he never had. He did wonders when the times got bad. The little money from the crops he raised barely paid the bills we made. Oh, life had kicked him down to the ground. When he tried to get up, life would kick him back down. One day, Papa called me to his dying bed, put his hands on my shoulder, and in tears he said, Patches, I'm depending on your son to pull the family through. My son is all left up to you. 2 days later, Papa passed away. I became a man that day. So I told Mom I was going to quit school, but she said that was Daddy's strictest rule. So every morning before I went to school, I fed the chickens and I chopped wood too. Sometimes I felt that I couldn't go on.
Just got to play some classical just for a second. You have no idea the power of classical music. It will raise your IQ 20%. 20%. To some of you guys, that's a lot. To everybody, it's a lot. You notice somebody asked before, how do I become wealthy? What's a good wealthy mindset? Think about this. In every movie when they want to show somebody rich, what's playing in the background? Classical music. That's step one. Now, if you really want to know the steps, we got power, success, and conquest. Every movie you need to make. Money is not a state of what you do, it's a state of mind. And this really helps your state of mind. Not this particular song, any classical music. Hey, how you doing? Hey, yo, Adrian. I had to say that. Just had to. I don't know why. Had to. But it does give you that wealth set of mind. That's why any movie, any show from the old black and white, I haven't seen a movie in like 20 years. More. I saw Three Stooges, but I fell asleep, so it doesn't count. But they wanted to show wealth, or that feeling of wealth. Classical music is always playing. Why do the wealthy people like classical music? Do you think they become wealthy first? Go, hey, I've got a lot of money now. I gotta go buy some classical music. It just has to happen. No, classical music first, money second. And that's some great advice that most people will not take and actually employ. That's what I find amazing. It's like, there's a pretty girl in the gym. What do I do? Go over and talk to her. No, you don't. I do. That's how it works. Okay? All is fair in love and war. Although not these days. Ah. Gary, most married women cheat in their marriage with alpha guys. Do most alpha guys care if the girl is married? No. Alpha guys don't care about anything but helping other people. Now you'd be amazed. And yeah, if a woman's unhappy in a marriage, they cheat with her. The guy that she's cheating with is a beta male that couldn't care less, okay? That's a fact. Because he can't be bothered by a woman. He's busy watching his sports and doing his cardio. Come on, you can't have a woman interrupt that shit? Never. They can't be intimate. They can't be passionate. So you're giving people what they want. And an alpha male's job is to help other men. And women. And children. Anybody in the This is the alpha males when I was younger. Car accident. We were on the car, busting glass, pulling people out. Well, the beta males are going, call the police. And back then in New York, there were only 6,000 cops. That was on 3 shifts. We had to do all the stuff till they arrived. That was alpha males. We weren't afraid to get in there. I remember one night, big car accident. We busted the windows open. We ripped the doors off using my brother's Palehead's car because he had a shit car. We pulled people out of a car where if they would have remained, they would have died. That was alpha males back then. Today, same thing. I don't know if I made my point, but what the heck. Thank you, just thank you. That's so nice. Thank you for that. Gary, one of the main things of staying rich is clean. You've got 2 hands and a garbage can, and that solves the problem. That's absolutely true. And it's on. Which program is it on? If you get back to me on that. Because that is first and foremost about being wealthy. You ever notice when they want to show wealth again in the movies? That place is always spotless clean, poverty, dishes stacked up. You know, it says it in the Bible. Well, I hate to mention that word. Yeah, let's see how many people drop. Nobody. Hey, more people are coming on. Great. Start by cleaning your own house. So that is some great advice and should be taken quite seriously. First step to making money. Starting a business? Nope. Incorporating? Nope. Raising money? No. Cleaning your own house. Getting rid of all the junk that carries the bad energy and everything else out in the garbage. Now watch. Nature hates a vacuum. Good stuff will come in. And now we will look for some more questions. Sorry they're not available at this time. So let's play a nice song. Dakota, you still out there? Let me know. If not, that's life, right? Songs that are not satanic. That's going to be kind of hard. One of my all-time favorites.
My grandma and your grandma were sitting by the fire.
Too low. Let's play something powerful.
Your grandma, I'm gonna set your flag on fire. Talking about dinner. Aiko ande. Giacomo Fino andale. Giacomo Finande.
All right. Get some questions because we're going to close out soon. Success, Power, and Conquest. That is the ticket. For sale now at GaryBrodsky.com. And that pretty much, I guess, wraps it up. I'd gonna finish a cigarette, look at some questions, then I'm out of here. Where I go, you may not follow. Just kidding. You can follow, I don't care. Wait a second, we got a lot of questions here. Gary, is alpha never changing your mind when you make a decision? No, you can always change your mind. Say I made a decision, but like there's a brick wall there. No, it's making a decision is alpha. Changing it is fine. Yeah, that answers the question. Alpha is basically defined by making a decision. And most guys today cannot make a decision. You get a phone number, make a decision, call a girl. I'm scared. You act like a man. This is how you turn down some hungry Pinocchio. How to do it. Oh, thank you. Hi, Gary. I bought the Occult DVD. Great, right, isn't it? And I've watched it a few times now. I love how well you presented yourself during the interview. I plan to buy a money power candle, a couple of questions. How long will it take to burn? About 7 days. You can keep lighting it. It's like, would you like 10 singles or a $10 bill? Still going to get you the same thing. Oh, that would be great if you do some consulting. I would love it. Oh, okay, this one's up. Can't get this question here. Okay. A lot of people buy a lot of consultations, and nobody's been disappointed. One guy called me and goes, I can't get girls. Cannot get girls, there's nothing you can do for me. He would be on the show, but he's on vacation with a girl now. Actually, 2. And he doesn't know what changed. He changed. That's all. You can't change other people. If it's not reacting to you right, you can't change them. But you can change yourself, and they react completely different. And that's basically the truth. So, more views keep popping on now every second. I guess there's some commercials in the beginning. I don't know. I pushed the wrong button again. I've done that before. Let me just put the 5 in the ashtray out. Yeah, it's funny. How often do you throw eggs on crossroads? I do it all the time. Does it fail? Not once. This is overtime, but okay, I will stay. Dennis, how you doing? Gary, when I'm traveling, I spend a lot of time sitting at home. When I'm not traveling, excuse me, I read it wrong. When I'm not traveling, I spend a lot of time sitting at home at a home office desk. I've been considering a sit plus stand plus walk desk flexibility. Yes, it has slow speed treadmill for walking while typing phone calls and reading. Yes, I do resistance training, push-ups, pull-ups, and sprinting in bursts. Well, sprinting in bursts is a whole different subject. That's not cardio. That's a real exercise. Gary was reading the article about how women can find that a man is good in bed. And there was many factors. One of them caught my eyes. It was dancing. As you said, dancing is a very aphrodisiac to women. Oh, it is. It is, they used to have dances. This is kind of interesting. Since the beginning of recorded time till 15 years ago, everybody danced. Now, anything romantic, anything that creates passion, fire, desire, gone, erased, like it didn't exist. Everybody danced. Now, find me a dance place. Let me know where it is, because I'll go there. There aren't any. Nobody dances. Want a good seductive move? When you're with a girl, start dancing with her. Whoa, does that work? I gotta dump this out. I hope it's out. If not, I'll be here next week as the Phantom of the Opera. So while I'm doing that, let's play a good song here. Oh, they just all... Nope. Nope. No, talking about dancing? What the heck? Well, I just saw a dancing song, but it ran away. Give me a second here. I got a request, 1 second. I have a song right here.
On a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I was bound. No one's feeling right, but always right.
1 second, I'll be here with
So the family in mind, mama said, go well, let's go. By the home, my son they learned, for the bell I kept on turning. Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, going life without parole. Being the right on the track to raise me better for the...
All right. How much emotion, this is a great question, by the way, Alex, thank you. How much emotion should I show when I'm around women? Where is the line between being stiff and overly sensitive? And here is the line. If you're showing emotion and passion at any point, it's great. When you're showing weakness with emotion, that's bad. Say, hey, we're going out. We're going to have a great time. You look fantastic. Let's go. That's good. When you're like, oh my God, things are not working out. The last girl dumped me. This other girl called me a toilet face. That doesn't work. But showing emotion, showing life, showing passion will work all the time. Just keep it positive. Thank you for amazing show and look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you. Hey, thank you for watching. There are some dance clubs I don't go to them because the music is crap. It's not really dancing. Oh, I know exactly what you mean. You know, the regular dance, ballroom dancing. You want women? Join a ballroom dancing club or join a yoga class. That's what they are. Dakota, this is so nice. Gary, thank you so much for existing. Life is so much better with you here. That's about the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. That really is sweet. I gotta play a song. I'm sorry, you didn't go anywhere. You definitely deserve a song for that. No, we gotta do something nice. Okay, it's not that nice, but this applies to you, okay, Dakota?
In a word to you, I want you to know not your body, your mind, you fool. Come here, baby. Yeah. You sexy motherfucker.
Best I can do, right?
We're all alone in the villa on the Riviera. Got some friends on the south side in case you care. Out of all your friends, I want to be the closest. That's why I tell choices when it comes to life. To be this man's wife, you got to be well educated on the subject of rights. I mean the prevention of, in other words, it's Ariana, meaning of this thing called love. Line up on this, if so, then you can get up on the kids. Come here, baby. You sexy motherfucker.
All right, that was a pleasant song, but it actually, yeah, Dakota, you are, and you can't do shit about it. Okay, this is our last final call for questions. If there's nothing here, we close out the show. We close out the show. Okay, Gregorian chants are coming up. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you all. I'll see you on the Wednesday show or on the webinars. And thank you again for being here. I'm amazed that the crowd really built up. And again, see you all Wednesday. Call in. Get on there. Thank you. Good night.